We'll right into our Squad Pod Sports Week 11 predictions. Thursday night we got the Patriots and Falcons. I didn't even know your Patriots played Thursday night this week. So let's talk about it.
Starting
Let's talk
it
about
off right. Let's go. I'm going to pick the Patriots, of course. New
I'm
England.
definitely picking the Patriots in this one. How can you not? They're 7-point favorites. Falcons have looked so wishy-washy. They got embarrassed last week
Mm-hmm.
by the Dallas Cowboys. So I mean, the Patriots are on a roll right now. They're on a roll to get to 7-4.
And, and I'm not trying to jinx them or nothing here, but we're 4-0 on the road. And this is a road game. This is in Atlanta, so let's keep things rolling. 5-0 on the road, like you said, on a road to 7-4. You know, so like let's get it going. Patriots get to 7-4 heading into a bye week. I think we have a bye week next week or the next week after, but we still haven't even have our bye yet, man. So
Eagles haven't either.
I
So
love the fact that we have a late bye. Get some, get some games under your belt. Then get the bye week, chill, just kind of rest up a little bit. But we should be able to beat the Falcons here. I don't see why not. There is a question. Damian Harris might be able to return to this game, so I'm picking the Patriots, man.
I definitely picked the Patriots in this one, man. I don't think the Falcons. I think this could be a blowout.
Mm-hmm.
This has blowout potential because your defense has been looking great, your offense has been looking great, and I mean the Falcons are just mediocre all around.
Right.
Maybe they'll have a game where they actually fight back now, since they got embarrassed last week. But I don't see that happening.
It's just Matt Ryan and Kyle Pitts. That's all they got. And fucking Bill Belichick is really good at shutting down your number one option. So if they shut down Kyle Pitts, there ain't gonna be nothing out there. So,
Matt Ryan's gonna be running and throwing to himself.
Exactly. Good luck, buddy. Because what's
Good
his
luck.
name?
Good luck, buddy.
Cordell Patterson's out this game. They already announced that he's probably gonna be out, and he plays running back and wide receiver. So they're fucked.
Yeah,
they're fucked.
It's not good.
Sorry.
Colts and the Bills here on Sunday. Big game. Colts and the Bills.
Buffalo. Okay.
7 points. It's crazy. I did not think Buffalo would be 7-point favorites on this, especially the way they've looked past couple weeks. I mean, they trounced the fucking Jets, but other than that, they've been shaky.
It's at home.
And the Colts have been on the up and up. So I don't know.
They have, and I'm sure the Colts will probably cover this 7 points. But I'm gonna pick Buffalo to win this game. They're jockeying. The Patriots are on their heels. They can't be slipping up. So Buffalo's even not in like must-win mode, but they're in keep our position mode here. If they can end up 7-3, that it'd be great for them to stay in front of the Patriots there. So I absolutely pick Buffalo for this game. What you got?
For me, wants to pick them Colts.
What you got?
I just tied you in our. I can't afford to go back one again.
We're tied 97-53 right now. What you got? You gonna take an L with me, or you gonna take the risk of winning with the Colts? What's going on? What you gonna do?
I'm gonna take the Bills.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the Bills because it is the Bills are the Bills, man. They're just a better, well-rounded team. They've been doing this for a couple years now. Mm-hmm. I gotta take the Bills in this one. As much as I want to say the Colts, I gotta take the smart pick on this one. I gotta go with the Bills. Saints and the Eagles in Philly. I'm picking Philly in this one against the Saints, the Trevor Siemian-led Saints.
This is tough. This is very tough for me. Trevor Siemian ain't that great.
Philly are actually 1.5-point favorites in this game.
And it's at home. And Philly's starting to kind of click there, and you might get Miles Sanders back.
He's eligible to come back this week.
I'm rolling with Philadelphia in this game. I'm going to have to. I really think Jalen Hurts and Devontae Smith are starting to kind of build even more of a rapport now. Dude's got 4 touchdowns on the season already. I mean, it's not already. We're 10 weeks in, but four touchdowns for a rookie. I'm impressed with Devontae Smith there. We knew he was going to be great, but he's overperforming. The only thing he could do is go up from here pretty much. I know he's...
Exactly. The sky's the limit.
Right. So I'm going to pick Philadelphia in that one.
I'm definitely wrong with the Saints on that. I mean, the Eagles on that one, not the Saints. They're going to whoop them Saints on Sunday. They're going to whoop them Saints on the Sunday. Ravens and the Bears here. I got to pick the Ravens. They're 6-point favorites in this one. I can't trust them Bears.
I can't trust the Bears either, but the Ravens give me pause because of
They do
last
give me
week,
pause.
but
Yeah,
I gotta roll with Baltimore as well, especially off of a loss. They're gonna have a bounce
yeah.
back here. They're still jockeying for playoff position as well. You can't be slipping to 6-4 if you're Baltimore.
No, not at all. So definitely rolling with Baltimore in that one. The Lions and the Browns.
This is a
Cleveland are
shit show.
10-point favorites in this one.
Why?
I don't know why either, because I could see this game being a tie also.
No, you can't pick that. If you pick a tie and it is a tie, then I'm done. You win. You know
I
what I mean?
can't. That's not gonna happen to the same team twice, like in 2 weeks. It's not gonna happen.
I'm picking
Uh,
Cleveland.
I have to. The Lions just I can't pick the Lions at all. You can't pick a winless team.
Can't pick a winless team. It's just bad juju. You can't do
It's
that.
bad juju. Can't do it. Definitely picking the Browns in that one. Texans and the Titans. Titans 10.5-point favorites. Rolling with them in this one. They've been steamrolling better teams than the Titans. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe you can look at it as a trap game, I guess, but I think the Titans are gonna get this one.
And the Texans were off a bye, but I don't think it matters whatsoever. So Tennessee is definitely going to win this game here. Even if they're struggling, they're going to pull out and win this game. 1-8 Texans, 0-5 on the road. Get the fuck out of here. You're not going to win this game.
Packers and the Vikings.
Ooh, man.
Packers are 2.5-point favorites. They're without Aaron Jones this week. I'm kind of leaning the Vikings, to be honest.
I am too. I don't know what to do.
I'm not as confident as I was last week with the Vikings, but I want to pick the Vikings, and I think I'm going to. As much as I the Packers are good with Aaron Rodgers, I just want to pick the Vikings in this one.
All right, we're gonna be different. I'm gonna pick Green Bay. I'm gonna roll with Green Bay on this one. I just think it'll be a close ass game. This will be a 34-31 type of game here, where the winner ends up kicking a field goal to win the game.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's Mason Crosby at the end there. We'll see what happens, but I definitely think the Vikings can win this game. But I'm gonna pick the Packers.
Okay. Dolphins and the Jets.
Ew.
Miami are 3-point favorites.
Gross.
Oh man. This is ugly. I kind of want to lean the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Miami just because they're coming off a win against the Ravens.
Yeah.
I know it was at home, but they're coming off a win there to a good football team. The Jets are coming off. I think right now, I heard on the radio the other day, they're on a stretch where like the last 3 games, they've allowed the most points since the merger. In the last 3, like it's like honestly like the worst month of defense in NFL history type of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they're gonna continue with that. The Jets suck.
Yeah.
Pick the Dolphins in this game.
So yeah, we're definitely rolling the Dolphins. Washington and the Panthers. Carolina are 3.5-point favorites. Cam Newton's probably gonna be starting in this game against his old coach Ron Rivera in Washington. Washington coming off a nice win against the Buccaneers. What's your thoughts?
I'm going to roll with Washington. I think because I watched this man play football for the last year, okay? He has great spurts. I remember opening game of the season last year when we lost to the Seahawks, I think it was, but like he had all them touchdowns and he was playing. No, he's going to come back to earth. Ron Rivera knows Cam Newton better than anybody.
True.
Better than anybody. I'm picking Washington in this game. They're coming off a win against Tampa Bay. You know, so they're hyped up. I don't care if this is in Carolina. Washington's going to win this game.
Interesting. Interesting. Do I want to dig myself a hole?
Or go ahead.
Or pick with you?
You could pick Carolina and win, and then you're pulling away from me.
You know? I know, but I feel like the opposite is more likely.
Let's see what happens. But I'm picking Washington, man. I feel like Washington's going to win this game. Especially after the wacky week we just had last week. Oh, yeah. Taylor Heinicke. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to pick Cam Newton and them Panthers. Fuck it. Cam.
Carolina. Hey, it's
Let's
possible.
Let's do it.
Their defense, I think, is great. And Washington's missing Chase Young, so that's definitely a hit there. But Washington's defense isn't like anything to like discount either. So we'll see what happens there, but I'm picking Washington.
Roll with Carolina. 49ers and Jaguars. 49ers are 6.5-point favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with the 49ers. I
This is
have to.
pretty easy. The Jaguars really, unless they're playing the Jets or the
Yeah.
Lions, I'm not picking them. I don't care.
Hmm.
And 49ers
Yeah.
just beat the Rams, who are supposedly a good team last week, so they're gonna keep
Yeah,
rolling.
true. Yeah, I'll roll with the 49ers in that one. Bengals and the Raiders.
This is
Bengals
tough.
are 1 point favorites.
This is very tough. What do you think about this?
I'm leaning towards the Bengals, to be honest. But the Raiders' defensive line could cause them some issues with Joe Burrow running around, and the Bengals have been kind of on a slide here. I think they just came off a bye week though, so they might be ready to go. And the
Yeah,
Raiders have been kind of having some issues here.
rested up a little bit there, and they just allowed 41 points from Pat
Yeah,
Mahomes. So it's hard to pick the Raiders. I really want to pick the Raiders, but I'm going to pick Cincinnati.
yeah, I'm gonna pick Cincinnati in this one as well.
So for the record, I did want to pick the Raiders, but let's put it this way: my heart's telling me to pick the Raiders, but my head's telling me the Bengals. So I'm rolling with the
Yeah.
Bengals.
Cowboys and the Chiefs. Chiefs are 2.5 point
This
favorites.
would be a good game, man.
This is gonna be a good game.
Hmm. This is tough. This is
This
tough.
is tough.
I'm gonna roll with.
I think I'm leaning Cowboys,
Are
but I don't
you?
want them to win. I think I'm as much as I don't want to.
I'm
I
gonna.
don't know what the Chiefs are gonna look like.
I think coming off of last week, they're kind of like I said. We both are not convinced, but we're
I don't
very.
trust their defense at all, especially if the Cowboys are like
I'm not.
slinging it.
I'm not convinced on the Cowboys. You know what I mean? So like at the end of the day, neither of these teams have my full confidence. They could both sling the ball. This might be a shootout here, but I think if Pat Mahomes is playing the way he has, last couple weeks here, the Cowboys should be able to come out on top here. The Chiefs should be able to come out on top here unless that Cowboys defense steps up and they cannot, like you said, the Chiefs. That's the big question mark. Is the Cowboys defense going to show up? Because the Chiefs defense we know is not going to show up. Even though
Yeah,
they only allowed 14 points to the Raiders last week, the Cowboys are going to score a lot more than that. So
absolutely.
it's a big question mark, man. I don't know what to do.
I don't either. This is a hard pick. This is a hard pick. I don't know why this isn't like the primetime game.
Right. Oh man, the primetime game this week sucks. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll with Kansas City. I'm just gonna go with Kansas City here.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll with the betters on this one. I'll
Okay,
go Kansas City.
gotcha.
Cardinals and the Seahawks.
Now this is a game they should win, right?
I would hope so.
Even
I
if it's in Seattle.
is Kyler Murray back?
I don't think so. But I don't trust the Seahawks at
I don't
all.
trust them enough to bet on them at all. I guess I'll roll with the Cardinals.
Yeah, even though they burned us last week,
Yeah,
I'm gonna roll with Arizona again just
I can't pick
because
the Seahawks at all.
I really don't trust them at all. I think
They're
they
3-6.
can't get anything going, and the Cardinals'
Yeah,
defense is pretty damn good there. So I'm gonna roll with the Cardinals on that one.
I agree. And then you got the night game there, Steelers and Chargers.
Hmm.
Chargers are 5 point favorites. Mason Rudolph, like I said, they're preparing for him to play, but they're not sure if Ben's going to be able to come back or not. But even so, Ben's going to come back. It's no practice time, pretty
And no
much.
Claypool, right?
And yeah, no Claypool still.
Yeah. Los Angeles is gonna win this game, and
Yeah,
it's not gonna be no close game like a fucking potential tie or nothing. They're gonna win like 30-15 type of shit here. I'm gonna roll with the Chargers in this one.
yeah, I'll take the Chargers. Monday
Sorry,
night
Alex.
game. Sorry, Alex. Giants and Buccaneers. Tampa Bay's 11 point favorites. Coming off a loss to Taylor Heineke and no names, I'm definitely rolling with the Buccaneers.
Yeah, this is tough. This is more of a trap game than the other one we were
Yeah,
talking about earlier because
I agree.
the Giants are ass, but they're sneaky good sometimes where they'll just you'll be underrating them, and then next thing you know, fuck, they're in a position to win this game, and oh shit, we lost the game. The Giants ended up squeaking out 3 wins already this season, and I don't think they're a great football team by any means. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be interesting, but I think the Buccaneers come out on top.
Okay. Yeah, so I definitely roll with the Buccaneers on that one, and that's our picks for Week 11 of the NFL season. Here, we'll see what happens on the next episode of the podcast.
1.